Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart. For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simon's passing. Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the Royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book to Frederica from her late mother. None of these revelations have an easy solution. As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Ysfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
Chapter 16.
The remnants of the Ysfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did indeed continue mining operations, with notable zeal. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the Duchy, too.
You mean iron ore?
One would assume as much, but we do not know for certain. They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzellian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
You reckon there's something special about it?
What my mother wrote of must be true. I've returned from scouting the Grand Norzellian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great, but the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Huet. Well done. Well, there you have it. The Ysfrosti army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzellian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Bring some ruckus. Character stories. Alright. Alright, Huet.
A whole day of hunting, and this is all I have to show for it. Wanted to give Lord Serenoa something meaty for once.
A deer is no easy prey. You are a skilled hunter.
One deer to your 3 boar? It's plain who the better of us is. I don't reckon you let a single one escape. Could be hunting is your true calling.
Perhaps. Before I was knighted, I was keeper of the Hawk's Roost. And besides, I come from a long line of hunters.
That's so. And what drove you to fight men for a living?
Glenbrook put out a call for Hawk Riders, that they might challenge Esfrost's aerial superiority. I answered that call. My training was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I won a position in the Kingsguard, where I petitioned to serve Prince Roland personally.
Seeing you in action, I'm sure you could have made a fine commander. Yet you stuck by the prince's side.
Yes, I did.
3 years ago.
Flugy has yet to return. I hope he isn't in danger.
What's this then? A traveler out here all alone, huh? And in sore need of protection by my reckoning. Hand over your coin purse and maybe we can reach an arrangement.
Bandits? Here? How could I be so careless?
I'd advise against running. There's nowhere for you to go.
Enough!
Ugh.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks to you. Had you not showed up when you did, I could have ended up dead. You have my gratitude.
Is that your hawk? You guided me here. I was in the middle of a hunt, but your bird cried out as if calling to me. Thank heavens I did not loose that arrow. I've never known hawks could be so wise.
His name is Flugy, and he's more than my hawk. He's my closest companion.
The bandits are growing more bold by the day. 'Tis best you returned home.
Wait! I have scarce little to give in the way of coin, but still, there must be something I can do to repay you.
Think nothing of it. It is the royal family's duty to protect our subjects.
The royal... Good heavens! You're Prince Roland! Forgive me, Your Highness.
There's no need for all that stuffy formality. May we meet again soon.
Yes, Your Highness. That was my first meeting with the prince. He saved my life, and for that, I shall be forever in his debt. I could settle for no less than the Kingsguard.
Okay. Dragan died because he tried to play the last map at level 5. He definitely wasn't ready for all of this. Dragan. I want to check out the War Chronicle here. Oh, look at that. There's a decision down there. It's split off into some other stuff that honestly might not even have led back over here. It's probably the Roland one. Man. At least one of those. You know, you mentioned this, lovely bibliophile, a little bit earlier about how you you thought that the Simone one was going to be the worst, and I thought that was going to be the worst one as well. But you know, without seeing the other ones, but just seeing the aftermath of the other ones, kind of feel like it was the best one. It feels like it was the best one. Oh, these colors are the choices that I made. I chose the red choice. I chose the other choices. Have I chose any yellow choices? Nope. It's been red and green this entire time. Interesting. Let's go to the encampment real quick. In other games, there appears to be false choices, but it feels like there is a true branching story. I don't know if I would go as far as to say I feel like there's a branching story. I haven't gotten the... I don't know what the best way to say it. I haven't gotten the inkling, I guess, that it's actually branched. But I've certainly seen some nice stuff. What's a way I could say this? Like, I think there's been choices, and those choices lead off into some interesting areas of the story. But I don't think, at least with the information I have, you know, I don't know for sure, but I don't think there's been a point where we reach a fork, and if I go this way, I never encounter anything that's ever going to happen if for the other way. And that, to me, is where the interest in branching stories come out. But usually, when you have a branching story, there's a straight path that goes all the way to the end. And sometimes you'll branch off, and you'll move about your way, but you're always going to lead back to the same path. And that's why Fire Emblem Three Houses is so interesting to me, because from my understanding, those are a singular path that breaks off into 3 paths, and depending on what you do, or I guess depending on which path you choose, you're never quite certain if you're ever gonna converge back on to the main path, or if you're just going your own separate way. It's super cool. So I think I'm going to upgrade Corentin, because TP on Ice should allow him to cast spells every turn, as long as he, casts something beneath himself. And that's incredibly valuable. I also got Home Chick Slice over here, who's on our squad forever. But I don't think I'm gonna upgrade you right now. I don't even know if I have the space. Need 27 for that. We might actually upgrade. You know what? We're gonna upgrade you. You're locked in. Jens is the bomb diggity.
I should have some faith in myself, right?
Okay. Endless Speech comes in at 34, so not worried about you. Your last ability is hot garbage. Your last ability is not all that interesting. What's this one again? I mean, this is nice. This is nice, but there's some other people that we can prioritize here. Alright, we're gonna give this one to Corentin. Make him the Ice Master. Will I play New Game Plus?
My debt is not yet repaid.
I don't. I would say typically I don't. And in this particular case, I don't imagine I will. I think I will likely just go seek out other people playing the game and see what decisions they're making. But the problem with New Game Plus in a game like this is that if I want to see what happens, or let's just say Roland going to like if I wanted to go with Roland to help him out with the Royalists, I don't necessarily know if I need to take the exact same path to get there, because that's the least interesting way to do a New Game Plus, is to play the game all over again, make all the same decisions, just to see if one decision 29 hours into the game is different. Now, if they have a chapter select, we might check some things out. Entirely possible. Okay, you have an upgrade available. Let's take it. Deal ice-type damage to all enemies within range and freeze the ground. Reaches further and deals greater damage than icy breath. And we need superior fiber. Alright, so I want diamond, rare thorn, exotic flower, diamond, exotic flower, rare thorn. You got anything new? Need that. Got 10 quality fibers. I'm gonna take that. Take that too. Don't know if I need anything else. Superior iron. Like that. Let's see. Well, you didn't side with House Telior, and your game has been different than what you've seen so far. Fair, but can we admit Blue Lines is the best path? Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything for Three Houses, because, you know, totally different game, but I played Blue Lions, and I thought it was amazing. And I wanted to know what the Black Eagles was. And after seeing the Blue Lions, I was like, holy cow, the Black Eagles must be insane. And I watched a playthrough of the Black Eagles, and I was like, wow, that is amazing. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I might actually get something like that. What do we have here? Set up a turret on a selected square that automatically attacks all enemies within range. Previously set. Oh my gosh, we need superior stone. We need superior stone. You need rare thorn as well. We have the exotic flower. Oh, we need spider silk first. Really surprised I didn't get one of those. You know what? I like that. How often do you defeat enemies, though? Would it be better just to have more damage? I'm good with that. What did I say I needed? Superior Stone. Dang it. We also need Spider Silk. Where is Home Chick Slice? Let me see. Too lazy to find a DLC playthrough? I don't know. You're on the fence about New Game Plus because there is a difficulty spike by means of increased enemy levels. Not going to subject yourself to torture. Fair enough. And all enemies within range for one turn. Interesting. Ooh, movement speed? Evasion would be pretty nice. Well, that's just speed. Still pretty nice. I need quality fiber for that. I don't even know if there's room for her, to be honest. Hey, we cannot use our superior stone for this, I'm sorry. Quality stone, though. Duration by haste? I think effect of haste is going to be more useful. Alright, do any of the mock battles give quality stone? Yes, they do. Oh wait, no, I need superior quality stone. Right? Yeah, superior stone. Bakafu. Unfortunate. All right, we're just gonna have to get some stuff. Funny part is the Black Eagle's path wasn't complete from a gameplay perspective. Did I recruit outside of my house in 3 houses? I tried recruiting, I think, 2 or 3 people, and one of them died. But I think I got the other one, and that person might have died too, coincidentally. Might you also add, watching your playthroughs helping you decide whose weapons to upgrade and who to promote? Check and see if you can get Spear Stone from Mock Battle. Yeah, I guess it's not quite time yet for me. Need to get some more mock battles. Maybe I have to do mock battles? I don't know.
Glenbrook has withdrawn from the sanctions and reopened trade with us.
King Roland is truly a man of his word.
Furthermore, during the battle for the Crown City, our forces sustained nary a scratch, while the Asfrosti were all but crushed. We could not have asked for a more auspicious outcome.
An outcome that would not have been possible without the Elfric we supplied them. Still, Minister Serenoa and House Wolford must be given credit for aiding in our victory.
Minister Exham, How strange to hear you lavish such praise upon another.
I am only speaking truth. Leaving Minister Serenoa in Glenbrook's hands is unwise.
I agree. As one of the Saintly Seven, he belongs here with us.
Of course. We shall bring him under our thumb. The Holy One has plans for the young lord. Making him our creature has the added benefit of bringing his entire domain under Hyzantian rule.
But I doubt His Majesty will be so willing to part with him.
Oh, indeed. And yet King Roland owes us a great debt, which will be all the greater after we help him rebuild the Crown City. We will so overwhelm him with generosity, he will be unable to refuse us anything.
So, you mean to seize Glenbrook as well, Minister Edor? Somehow I am unsurprised.
I seek nothing more than to spread the goddess's grace and wisdom to Glenbrook and even Esfrost, until her divine protection shelters Nozelia in its entirety. That is what the goddess desires, and therefore, what the Hierophant desires as well.
I feel like Edor needs to be the final boss. This man is plotting. You'd be shocked if I have more than 2 or 3 chapters. I feel like there's too much game. Like we need to rescue all the Rosellans from over here. We need to bust up Esfrost and stuff like that. I feel like busting up Esfrost is going to be at least like 6 chapters. And then freeing the Rosellans, busting up Hyzant, at least 4 chapters. It's going to be crazy. So let's save. Everyone. At this point, you don't know who we should be mad at? Well, technically, Hyzant is killing us with kindness. So, you know, we can't necessarily be mad at them yet. Sounded like the US right now. Just bust up everyone and tax them. Starting to sound like it.
Is this all of it?
I will say that, you know, Hyzant will make the first move before we bust them up.
Yes, my lord. This is all the cargo we were able to carry. Our comrades at the mine should be putting the final touches on everything right about now.
And why is no one telling me what is happening? I don't even know what cargo you are hauling.
We're only following Archduke Gustadolf's orders, my lord.
Yes, I understand that. Stop your sniveling. Perhaps you may have heard the Archduke has summoned me to Ironstone. This may be the last time I serve at this fort. As such, I would like to show my appreciation for everything you've done. Do you have a moment?
The sentiment is appreciated, my lord, but the Archduke insisted we make haste.
And did he also insist you spit in the face of his uncle's generosity?
No, my lord. Of course not. I meant no disrespect. We shan't refuse your gracious offer.
Come with me.
Can all that cargo truly be naught but iron ore? I suppose I shall have to find out what it is for myself.
Ragahan's father about to become a casualty. I wonder if we can convince him to our side. I doubt it. We haven't seen much of Svarog, so I guess the closer we... Oh, well, you know, we didn't go to Esfrost.
Were those the only ones?
I do not understand. There were far more soldiers here when I came scouting.
They've mined more since the last time we were here. Perhaps the enemy is further within.
Likely that's the case. But navigating these twisted tunnels ain't gonna be fun.
Indeed, the enemy may be waiting to ambush us around any corner. I advise we familiarize ourselves with the nearby tunnels before we head any deeper into the mine, Lord Serenoa.
Agreed. Let's take care to cover our tracks while we look around.
It appears Esfrost has put a lot of effort into the mines. They've installed quite the number of mining carts, perhaps to transport large quantities of ore. Let us investigate the area further, but we must be on our guard. There is no telling if or when the enemy will strike. We might be able to ride the mine carts to get through the tunnels quickly. Let me see if they work. We might even be able to use them against enemies. Look out, Eridor. Whoa, the cart. That was a close one. Thanks for that, lad. Let us proceed with caution. I would hate for anyone to get hurt by one of those carts. This is one of Lord Dragan's explosives. They're all along the tunnel walls. We must be careful. There may still be survivors. We can't let our guard down. Just what is Esfrost's aim? Quality timber, come on. This is a mine. Give me some quality, superior stone. Superior quality stone. That's interesting. My convictions. They are greater because I rode the minecart. Gideon Anklet. That's one thing that I haven't really been doing is buying the necessary maybe not necessary, but buying accessories for every character. I suppose the number of mine carts indicates how much work the Duchy has done in these tunnels. To think they've come so far in so short a time makes me wonder what their hurry is. Real quick, I just remembered something. Someone on YouTube letting me know something. This one. We're going to turn that off real quick and see if that does anything. Or, well, does anything that I would like, anyways. Your fiber. There were more people here when I came scouting. My guess is that they are hiding within the tunnels now. They may be planning an ambush. We should see if there is anything we can use to our advantage around here. Unlucky for me. Looks like mining continued even after Dragan was killed. Can't help but wonder if this is what Gustadolf wanted from the start. Gimmick battle coming. You're a hoarder in RPGs. You'll sit on resources and never use them. It depends on how challenging the game is for me. Like, if I start hitting some walls, like in some of these battles, you know, I've been hitting some walls where I'm not healing enough, so start using resources, and you know, it gets pretty rough sometimes. The mines were meant to be a symbol of a new age of peace between the three nations, yet it feels no more than a distant dream now. What do you think should be done with the mines now, my friend? Yeah, we can use it to rebuild the kingdom and as a place to work for those who have lost their jobs during the war. Fine plan. If we can reward those who have suffered during the war, Glenbrook will recover all the faster. But we won't be able to use Dragan's explosives. I wonder if we'll be able to mine these tunnels on our own. Where there's a will, there's a way, my friend. And we will find that way for Glenbrook. I'm going to talk to you. Well, it feels like there should be a sparkly here. Guess not. Oh, there's a sparkly over there, I saw it. We don't know when the enemy will strike, but when they do, we can utilize these minecarts to fight back. We've just got to make sure they don't hit any of ours. I saw the sparkly. Alright, so I'm gonna hazard a guess and say when our convictions increase, we have found all the sparklies. I think that's the most likely answer. Doesn't make any sense. The troops should be stationed at the entrance, regardless of whether you want to defend or abandon the mines. Why are the soldiers hiding in the tunnels? I doubt they'd do it on their own volition. It may be some tactic they have been ordered to carry out. A tactic in the tunnels? You mean mining? Not quite. Mining would be best left to miners. The soldiers are likely preparing for battle. Whatever it is they're doing, it bodes ill. Okay, so what I should do... That's not good. That's not where I wanted that. Oh, okay, well, we can just go over here. I want to move all the mine carts to those sides so that we can when we like kind of go over here, we can use them to hit the enemies, and then we can use them to go all the way across. It's genius. It's gonna get me killed, but it's genius. All right, I think we're all ready to go. And if they want to ride the mine carts into us, well, get bodied. There are explosives everywhere. I have a bad feeling about this.
Benedict, these spheres everywhere. Unless I'm mistaken, they're explosives.
Yes, a means Lord Dragan devised for breaking through the bedrock. They aren't as powerful as blast crystals, but they are simple to set and can be manipulated to go off at the same time.
Reckon I'll go collect whatever charges are left, my lord. Just to be safe.
Thank you. I do not find it strange that there are explosives in a mine, only that they have been left here.
Indeed. As deadly as they are, one would hope they were stored more safely.
You'd think the miners would have put them at the far end of the tunnel if they meant to use them.
But they're everywhere, along the whole length.
If they were to detonate, the entire tunnel would collapse.
Then they must have been left here on purpose.
Intruders! Get them!
The Asfrosti army!
Not the Asfrosti army. An elderly woman is attacked by bandits, but she is not as fragile as she seems. Do I have room for another character? Scrolling down. Ah, snap-a-daps.
Good grief. Just what do you hope to gain by hassling a little old lady like me?
Your food. Now hand it over, all of it, or we'll split your throat.
You are Roselle, are you not? Like those at the source in Hyzant 30 years ago.
What are you talking about, you old hag?
Your people fled from oppression, yet still you struggle to find peace. Isn't that so?
Shut your mouth, you hag. Just put the food down and be gone.
So I was right. I will say no more, so you had best be on your way now.
We're the ones giving orders here. Besides, we've got no choice.
So you are blind to the strength of the opponent that stands before you. That is unfortunate.
You're no ordinary old lady. Forgive us. We've had nothing to eat for days. We promise we won't do this again. Please, just spare us our lives.
Your eyes do not lie. Very well. Move along.
Thank you.
Good grief. To think that after fleeing Hyzant, some of those poor Roselle had to resort to thievery. This is not the world I wished for, but perhaps there is still something I can do.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
What is it?
An elderly woman has come seeking an audience with you.
A rare guest. Very well. Show her in.
Yes, sir.
I would hear your name.
You may call me Groma.
The same name as the legendary Asfrosti general from the Salt Iron War. You're the one they called Iron Fist, yes?
I have long since abandoned that name. After the war, I wandered the land, hoping to find a new purpose. Yet it would seem that I am destined to be drawn into bloody conflict until the end of my days. But there may still be something this old crone can do.
Why do you come to me?
Why do you ask? Can you not trust a former general of Esfrost?
Perish the thought. My own betrothed hails from your land.
Indeed she does. And of Rosellan birth, no less, if I have heard true.
Only a fool judges a person by their origins. I would know what is in your heart.
Ha! You are just as the rumors say. My heart, indeed. I have seen enough suffering to last lifetimes. All I wish now is to see it end.
Then we share a common goal. Let us fight for it as one.
With pleasure. I think you'll find there's life in these old bones yet.
Alright, welcome aboard, Groma. Let's see how good you are, because I imagine you're going to be pretty good. Veteran versed in martial arts, counterattacks when evading a physical attack. Can slip deftly between foes. Okay. I think we should just automatically assume that she's the bomb diggity. Level 24. Brawler. Right. Allows you to slip past enemies and obstacles. Don't... It's very... I feel like that doesn't say anything. My best guess is it lets you move through enemy squares. Deal physical damage to enemies across 3 horizontal squares, and have a chance to immobilize them for 2 turns. Whoa. Whoa. Increases your evasion for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy. Physical damage to a single enemy, the 1 to 4 range. Chance to infuriate all enemies within range for 2 turns. Then cross counter at 27. Okay. Back to the encampment we go. Groma, where are you at? We need leather and jade. Sold out of leather. Sold out of jade as well. We also don't have the points to buy that stuff even if we weren't sold out. Evasion, defense, HP, speed. So that's going to be more speed. This is going to do something that's more evasion. Doesn't seem crazy based off of her weapon upgrades. Ooh, do you think that... Is it you need? I should look up what the luck stat does. Affects chances of a critical strike during attacks. Okay, that's not important at all. Actually, I still don't know what's going on with this weapon skill. Unlocked after learning a particular weapon ability. Oh, is that? Okay, that's that. I see. I see. Glacial Moon. She came in at the right level. Imagine being 60 and still working with level 1 weapon. Yeah. Those obligatory life is hard moments for sure. Increases evasion by 3. Wow. Oh, these are upgraded versions of those. Ooh. One of those. You don't have any of your accessories on anymore. Interesting. Who would I give this to? I'm glad I caught this. This is XP. Automatically revives the wearer once per battle. Heck yeah. Increases strength and magic attack, but prevents natural TP recovery at the start of turn. Increases them both by 5, which is kind of a significant number. Huh. Increases strength, magic, physical defense, and magic defense, but deals damage to you at the start of your turn. Goes up by 3. Decision. I think giving, actually... give you the resurrection. So it's typically not you that's dying. You don't really have any useful abilities. You're just kind of there to tank. Increasing your strength, though. Do some stuff. Give you that, I guess. Alright. Seems good for now. Get the stepping. Alright. She seems like a cool character, and I want to use her, but I would like to upgrade her weapons and things like that first. Otherwise, she just falls behind everybody else. She has 26 strength. She's comparable. I could swap out Lionel. But I want to see what Lionel's last ability is. Maybe.
The Esfrosti mean to seal off the mine.
Do not let them through the tunnel. Kill them.
But this is House Wolfort we're up against, Commander.
You think I don't know that? The battle won't be easily won. But if we've the metal to use our explosives, victory may cost us our lives, but we can take those Wolfort curs with us. For Esfrost, for an end to Hyzantian tyranny. We must blockade the mines. Soldiers, make ready.
Aye!
No, they don't mean to. They would blow the tunnel at the cost of their own lives?
Maybe we built up too good of a reputation.